Today's video is gonna be a fun one because you're gonna watch me suffer. Not really, but I'm gonna show you what we do to basically survive this winter. We're going through some changes and I thought I should document it for the people that wanna see. So for those that are not aware, Russia's new tactic in the war is to bomb our power plants and bomb our gas, oil, whatever that gives us energy to basically make us all freeze in the winter because it's really cold. So yeah, I thought I would share what we're going through right now. So when they just started this tactic like a month ago, I was not prepared at all. And so what do you think I did? This was my source of light when they just started bombing our power plant. So basically I was not prepared at all. I don't have like those lights that you can carry around. I didn't even have like regular candles. I only had one leftover aroma candle, you know, the ones that smell really nice, but when you have to just keep it on for like hours and hours, your room, I got headaches from those candles, okay? It wasn't fun. So I was using my light stick because this is the only thing I had. Very useful, 10 out of 10, you should buy one. But now, a month later, I'm more prepared than then. So let's show you what we do. So the first thing that changed in my life when this started happening was I moved from my room to another room. Why? Because this is the heating in my room. It works on gas. But gas without power is like a SEM without XO. It doesn't work. I have another one. That one works only on power. So when there's no power, both of my heating devices don't work. And when they don't work, it's cold in here. And when it's cold, I die. So in order to not die, I moved to another room. Why, you might ask? I'm gonna show you. This is why. The cats always sit here because they like that it's warm. So this is where I moved, and that's my source of heating now. It's warm. So basically I had to move here because this heating thing works on wood. So it's not reliant on power plants, which is really useful when Russia is your neighbor. So let's give you a little room of my new... So let's give you a little tour of my new room. This is what it looks like. This is my office. So basically I downgraded to my elementary school room because this room used to be my room when I was like 12 or something. So as I said, since this happened, I'm more prepared now. So one of the things I bought was this. Tell me this doesn't look like a K-pop light stick. It does! Like, this could be a K-pop light stick, or it might even look like an already existing one. Whose light stick is this? Comment down below. Very useful thing, 10 out of 10. Next thing I bought was one of these. It's a power bank. So yeah, I bought one of these to charge my phone. Did you know that these things could freeze? I didn't, because apparently if the power doesn't work and the temperature outside is a -1 and these don't heat up, the water inside them turns into ice. And you know what you do to prevent that? You put alcohol in it. You fill this entire bad boy up with alcohol. My entire house smells like alcohol. Since yesterday, you could throw a Jackson Wang party in here if you wanted to. You know what it is? The guy that fixed it said the smell is gonna go away in like a day. And I really wanted to go away because one more day and I might pass out. People also ask me, do you just not have power at all? And the answer is no, we have strategical power blackout, where basically we have a limited amount of power in the country right now. So the government calculates how much power we can use every day and divide the power between everyone. So we have a schedule, every day it changes. The schedules are not always accurate though, because if you have a schedule made today and then Russia bombs a new power plant 2 hours later, the schedule is fucked. So there's that. But yeah, we do have power on a regular basis for like 5 hours a day or something. But sometimes when Russia bombs another power plant, they have to repair whatever was bombed to get the power back on. And we had days where we didn't have power for longer than 24 hours, and then the power came back on at like 2 a.m. or at 5 a.m. So those days are hard, but on regular days when Russia didn't get to bomb something, it's pretty manageable. Like, yeah, I downgraded to a couple centuries back, but I'm still not Russian. A win is a win, you guys. You know what? If you were wondering if people still do their skincare routine in an apocalypse, the answer is yes. Another thing that becomes a problem when there's no power is we don't have running water when there's no power, so we have to store water into one of these whenever we get power back. It's a little hard but manageable. At least I'm not Russian, you know what I mean? So whenever I don't have power and I need to wash my face or brush my teeth, I use one of these to pour water out. I just poured it on my floor. If you're wondering how we make food when there's no power, the stove actually works. You hear, that's the gas. So yeah, we have gas in the stove, but I'm pretty sure they're bombing the gas places too. So if we ever run out of gas too, I'm just gonna go outside and just burn wood and cook on the wood. Who's gonna stop me? Rush. There's another one of these for burning wood in my kitchen too. So, and you might ask, Andy, okay, you have that alternative heating that works on wood, but where do you get wood from? And I'm gonna show you. There. Okay. I bought a bunch of wood a couple of days ago because we had a little bit left from when we used to use that thing before there was gas, but it wasn't enough for the winter, so I bought a bunch of wood. Wood review. Look at all this wood. 10 out of 10 wood. Would use again. Would use wood. If I take this out, will everything fall? Let's find out. Let's actually not find out. There's a little snow, but not too much. So yeah, I had to buy a bunch of wood, like a whole car. Not a car, but like one of those cars. And if you're wondering how much a car of wood cost here right now, it cost me $500. I don't know about you, but for me it's a lot of money. So yeah, very sad. But now I have wood to be warm this winter, so thumbs up so I can make more money and buy more wood. Wow. So if anyone can contact XIUMIN and ask him to please go easy on Ukraine this winter with the temperature, I would really appreciate it. XIUMIN, please. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I made this hat. I posted it on Instagram. Look, I added a butterfly. It's really tiny and cute. By the way, if you haven't seen my latest video on the Yep for Andy channel, go watch it because I edited that at like 2 a.m. because I didn't have power the whole day, and now I edit videos whenever I get power. Sometimes I get power at 4 a.m. Sometimes I get power at 2 a.m. And you have to do what you have to do in order to stay a baddie. Hey. Guess who's bombing us again? This winter is gonna be hard, but not as hard as it will be for the Russian soldiers in Ukraine. Sometimes we have to improvise on what we do. Like, for example, last night I washed my hair. When I was done, I just plugged in my hair dryer and the power went off. And so I had wet hair. And you know how I dried it? So yeah, I used that thing. Because it's warm, I used it to dry my hair. And it worked! But don't worry everyone, I put a heating protector in my hair before the video. Do you think they ever intended that? Like when they wrote helps with using heat on your hair? Do you think they meant that thing? No. It's 3 a.m. and we just got power, baby. Let's go. But now I'm going back to sleep, so yay. So whenever I go to sleep, I plug in my phone in the charger, and even though there's never power when I go to sleep, when I'm asleep, a magical fairy shows up, and I think her name is BAEKHYUN and CHEN, and it charges my phone while I'm asleep. And then when I wake up, there's no power again, so I'm telling you, it's magic that charges my phone when I'm asleep. BAEKHYUN and CHEN, I'm telling you. So yeah, even though this winter is gonna be pretty hard, but it's manageable, we can do it. So yeah, hopefully this video was interesting to watch. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all of that, and I'll see you in my next video. If I'm alive by then.